Greetings, Keishley and Skeesh Prime here with my live reaction of Kingdom, Chapter 834. Alright, it seems like I just reacted to the previous one, but hey, let's go for it. The Rakuakan army, suffering a crushing defeat, returns in disgrace. Excuse me. Han's army's morale. Okay, so we saw them coming like in the night and everything. The people are, gathering to come see, I assume, their loved ones and the injured, or, well, the injured. Let's see here. So, it's like, Ne-sama, General Rakuakan-kun. Or, no, I added the kun part. All the dead. At least I brought them home. Obviously, the people are mourning the dead. Even Ne is crying as she watches the families sadly reunite in this most morbid of scenes. That man's head is half gone. Just a pile of heads over there. So are we all gonna end up like that? Oh no. That dude's just vomiting. Okay. You joined the army. You should know how this works. I don't want to die. I don't like this. I'm scared, big brother. Ken, oi, get a grip. Yeah, push him off the wall. Ah, Ne-sama over there. Kakuryu Dono? What's he gonna do? Behold the glorious figures of the Rakuakan army and the Hakuokoku army. They, for the sake of our country, fought to the bitter end, throwing away their lives. Next is our turn. That's not really morale, is it? We too are prepared to give our lives for our country, except for me, because I will be hiding in a broom closet. With liquor, a woman at my side, and maybe a knife. Yes, I would like a knife. We are the army that will become this nation's last bastion. Long live the Han army! Long live the Han army! Hey, shout it out. Aren't you going to shout it out? Yeah, these people are. Long live the Han army! Long live the Han army! Long live the Han army! You can tell these people don't want to say it. And it just continues to be shouted. Yeah, blind loyalty will lead to your death. Hanwei border near Rokushi. Kin and the Gyokuho, 50,000 versus Wei Gaimon army, 60,000. Oh. It's actually been a minute since we interacted with them, so this is very nice because I almost forgot they were fighting on different fronts. Keeping the Han war like mostly interrupted or uninterrupted. Let's see here. Wei, 7 Fire Dragons, Great General Gaimon. That Gohome is a sly one. He intends to let us fight first, and while we're occupied, slip right past us and make for Shente. Wait. Oh yeah, because he's in a lot. See, more. I fucking forgot. So we got that weird looking dude, Junso. No, he's not being sly. Originally, Gohome was to engage the Gyokuho while we slipped through to Shinte, but I reversed it. Why did you do that? Isn't it obvious? He wanted to fight. I'll use this glaive to cut Ohan of the Gyokuho who buried the fire dragon Shihaku in two. I'll lead the way. Now lead the way, Junso. I'll kill that brat Ohan, then surround Shinte, and after that I'm going for the head of General Toe. Well, he's got big ambitions. Roger. Report. The Q unit of the right is on the verge of collapsing. The infantry of the Minpu Min poo. It's minimalistic poo. A unit in the center of being divided. The Kaka. Uh, First it's poo, now it's Kaka. Unit on the left has failed its assault. They're already falling back. Looks like we're struggling everywhere. Against the Gyokuho 50,000 men, many of whom are new recruits. The Gaimo army likely has 60,000 regular soldiers. As expected, this is difficult. GG. And on top of that, from behind, that Gohome is approaching, leading 30,000 men. If Gohome comes, I'll lead 7,000 men from here and run interference. Huh? Hanzo? Are you serious? For this day, Gyokuho mobilized faster than anyone. I won't let anyone interfere with the attack on Shinte. Not a single way soldier will pass beyond this Gyokuho line. Oh wait, is Way not in alliance anymore? I forgot. I don't know anymore. Sir, understood, Hansama. GGG. This is getting interesting. You should, Aladdin, or however your name is actually pronounced. Alajan, something like that. Anyway, Kinzhao border near Koto. Okay, so we got the, how to pronounce this? Gakuka. No. Yeah, 50,000 versus Shun Sui Jun's army of 70,000. Yeah, another one that ain't looking too hot. Have Bonaji on the right launch an assault, sir. We're crossing the Yellow River at once and go and crush the Toa army besieging Shinte, sir. We're moving out. I'll take the head of Moten and the Gakuka who took my right eye. Wait, he took your right eye? Oh, God. I don't remember that. Well, actually, I kind of think I do. I just didn't know it led in his eye being gone. It's Bonaji. As planned, our Ison army will take him on. Report another army's approaching from behind Shusui Jun's forces. It's likely Fute's army. They number 10,000. I'll hold them with 5,000 men. Kanriku, prepare yourself. Moten-sama. I hate when they just throw names around like I'm going to ever remember any of these people. Moten-sama. The Gakuka has spread out too far to the sides. Any more than this, it's only just begun. We will go and stop the enemy from breaking through. The Gakuka army will fight with all our might and not let a single Zhao soldier get near the Yellow River. I'll handle stopping their reinforcements, Shen. You just focus on taking the capital. I like that he's actually just thinking of Shen in that regard. Ohan ain't doing that, the bastard. Let's see here. Report. The Gyokuho and Gakuka armies have engaged with enemy forces in their respective locations. The Gyokuho, with its 50,000, is facing a massive Wei army, about 100,000. Similarly, the Zhao army that the Gakuka are fighting is about 100,000 strong. Damn it. So the victory at Tosa became the bell to signal their advance, huh? But, I mean, not really, considering, the fact of these armies were already in place. What's more, both armies, the Wei and Zhao, are seriously aiming to reinforce Shinte. Damn it. After finally achieving consecutive victories and with Shinte almost in our grasp in just 2 days. Wait, it's still 2 days away? Don't panic. Then how the fuck did Rakuokan make it back? They must have been running day and night. Don't panic. The movements of both states are within expectations. However, the fact that both armies are 100,000 strong is more than we anticipated. In other words, the Gyokuho and Gakuka must now hold back an army twice their size. And what about the movements of the To's army and the Haitian unit at Tosa? Your Majesty? Sir. Some more messengers. The entire army has already departed for Shinte. While the Gyokuho and Gakuha are... I'm saying these names in succession is really screwing with my tongue. Are stopping the enemy reinforcements. We must take Shinte at all costs. I believe in you, To. Believe in To. Believe in Shin. They'll maybe do something really cool again. Anyway, Han, Shinte. The Kin army has cleared the Tosa Plains and should be entering Chuko Don around now. Chuko Don? Then it's really... Everyone's freaking out. It's finally starting. Here it goes. I have a bad feeling about this. Things don't look good. What exactly is not good? Kokoryu Dono. From here on out, Han will risk its very fate in this battle. Here in Shinte, I feel like the Han's army morale isn't as high as it should be. Well, I mean, you kinda told everyone, hey, look at these dead and wounded bastards. This will be you. Also, your children will be on the front lines. Isn't that great? Of course, naturally. With forced conscription and the security forces using violence to make them obey, everyone's got the same thoughts. It's like, you kind of put that in place. How can their morale to fight for their country possibly rise? I believe that our methods up to this point have not been wrong. This man, he would literally cut off your foot to be like, oh, you had, a dirty foot? Well, let's clean it up. Cuts it off. What we lack is His Majesty's rousing speech to the citizens to incite a national uprising. A national uprising does not sound right. And this man might as well be mute, so I don't know what you're expecting. There are also reports that during the Coalition Wars invasion, the King of Kin himself... I cannot talk to you right now. The King of Kin himself delivered a rousing speech, say, and turned the residents into militia. Now then, what is the time for our great king to deliver such a rousing speech? No, please, even more forceful than that. That if even we are the last ones standing, we should give our lives to serve Han. If your Majesty shows your resolve and determination within the castle, I believe that this Shinte will become an impregnable fortress. Please, your Majesty, we beg you to deliver a great rousing speech. And he's just kind of sweating bullets over there on his corner. But okay, so yeah, that happened. I don't really see him giving a rousing speech. To be honest, I don't hardly see him speaking much more than a paragraph at most this whole arc. But enough to turn the tides of the morale dampening that's been going on. You forced recruitment. The tactics of that recruitment, of the criteria being literally anyone 5 and older, doesn't really seem like you're really, and then you put the dead on display. Like, you wonder why your morale is in the toilet. But, it's just, But yeah, a rousing speech. I love that they mentioned the whole thing with the Coalition War. Like, that's one of my favorite, sections. I almost consider, the Say portion of that war being its own arc, because it felt like it. So much stuff seemed to happen. So I always confuse it when I do rankings of arcs and stuff. I'm like, yeah, the Say arc, I love that. And it's like, you fool, that wasn't an arc. And I'm like, it wasn't? Felt like it? Damn. But anyway, so yeah. Let me know your own thoughts and opinions on this chapter. Anything I misunderstood, please let me know down below. Links down below for my socials. I'm part of the One Punch Man podcast on Grim Reaper's channel, so go check that out. And as always, later days. And until next time, Keishlings, on to the next video. And also, I guess I need to take that call.